Where's weed at?
We don't have any weed, unfortunately.
Yeah, you can't go and get right much weed.
We're already worried about getting pulled over. We don't need anything more to.
No kidding. See, y'all can't even have no fun because you do. Like I would pull you over, and I'm not even a cop.
Yeah.
Surely these guys don't stop.
But they're all legal in some way.
We're all legal, sir. I shoved it in my goose.
So, you have seen us go through Chicago. We made it through the Windy City. We got through Gary, and we made it to Indiana Dunes. We camped that night, and we were told by Jake, don't worry guys, you don't gotta put your stuff away. There's not gonna be any rain. It's supposed to be clear skies.
Yeah, which was fine because we were all exhausted from the previous day. So yeah, let's just not worry about it and go to bed.
I fucked up the weather. It did rain. I told everyone it wasn't gonna rain. So here we are.
Is it dry in there?
I'm actually dry in here.
Mine's dry too. I folded up all my shit while it was still dry in there.
Well, you want some, you lose some. Yeah.
So then what's in store for the rest of the day?
It off and on rain.
Are you sure about that?
Every other hour so far, but it was wrong last night, so maybe it's wrong today.
Yeah.
Maybe we got sunshine all day long.
We're gonna hold you to the off and on rain.
Yeah.
If it's sunny, I'm gonna be pissed.
My apologies.
So it turns out our camp had I don't know if it was just one single massive visitor or if it was multiples.
Family.
And Nick just got into a tussle with one of them.
I got out, and I like look around. I was like, there's literally nothing to throw at it. So I was like, fuck it, send, bam, throw my fucking sandal at him, unfazed. I was like, all right, here's my other one, bam, throw my second sandal at him, unfazed. Like, dude, and this thing is fucking huge. I'm like, all right, I gotta tread slowly with this one. So then I walk over here and take this huge fucking log, whack it on the fucking raccoon, doesn't even fucking move, unfazed. And I was like, all right, if I get any, I don't even have anything else to throw. Like, and if I get any closer, it's probably gonna gnaw my. So I was like, all right, it wins. Whatever it got, I think it was a bag of honeycombs. Is it not even there anymore? That thing destroyed that whole pound bag of honeycombs and probably went off in the woods with it.
It got that whole box of everything else too.
Of all the food, all that Aldi food?
Yeah, it's all right over there now.
He didn't have the best night's sleep, apparently.
And then, so I finally get to sleep, and I have my vestibules open, only to to wake up to, I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I look, and then there's this rain being blown into my fucking tent. So there's puddles all in my tent right now, and everything inside of my tent is completely soaked, including my sleeping bag, all of my clothes that I wore into my tent, and that was that.
We left all of our food out, which is like camping rule number one.
Yeah,
don't
put
leave
it all,
your food
yeah.
out. But I think because we were so tired, we were just like, everyone just went to bed and no one was like, okay, you're going to be the person
Right.
to put the food away.
Yeah.
So these were alphabet pretzels, and now they're alphabet soup.
What's up? We're almost ready to hit it again.
My bag was in my tent with me, so the only thing that really got soaked was my helmet, which I took it to the dryer, and you can see I dried it a little bit. So I'm gonna have a little bit of a moist ride in the beginning, but we dry off quickly, and then it's gonna rain again while we're riding. So we've got our rain gear. Poncho, poncho, jump on it. Dun.
Oh, did you see my Tom Cruise look? What's the line from Top Gun? Get it, goose man. It's gonna be wet and wild.
But eventually we got everything going, and of course I'm sure we woke everybody up.
Yeah. Right.
Well, I had it running earlier.
wanted to go to the waterfront. On our way there, it started to drizzle.
A little moisture in there. It's good. They were waving. There's a little kid over there waving, so maybe they stopped. Hey kid, hop on. Scooter parking. Let's just roll up and make a bunch of noise. They'll leave. Dad's got it. See? Told you. That's what these thin lines mean, right? Motorcycle parking. Traverse City.
Some rain. Dad, what are you doing?
I got a speed wobble. I'm trying to figure out what it is.
He had like a shaky, yeah, it was like everything was coming out of alignment. Probably because he beat the shit out of it.
You know, I noticed a little oddness to it last night, but not that bad. Like it came out of nowhere overnight. I don't get it.
You think it had anything to do with the holes and the bumps and the...
Oh! No way. I mean, this thing's built.
What about the driving? Chicago.
What are you trying to say, Chris?
No, I'm just trying to diagnose
We're in
it.
Chicago. You can drive nutty and get away with it.
Okay. So let's see if it works.
It's a big old rain. Bunch of rain on my lens.
So he troubleshot that while mostly me, like took my ponchos and wrapped all my bags because I didn't have waterproof gear.
Fucking
I'm gonna test this out real quick.
Waterproof. You know, you had your little like
IKEA bag, yeah.
which are perfect. Like
Yeah.
if you, that's one of the things that worked out really well was just those IKEA. They're so big.
Yeah.
You could fit everything in it.
I should have brought my new IKEA rain hat. They make that. There's a real quick IKEA thing. It's like those blue, the blue tarp bag things.
Yeah.
They have a whole bunch of those. You think there's the yellow ones that you use around the store, and then the blue ones for 99 cents you can take home. But there's also like a duffel bag backpack one that zips up.
Really?
There's like a lunch pail one. So I've kind of like collected all
The
of these
full,
IKEA bags.
yeah, the full season.
I love IKEA. I can't explain it, but
Maybe on the next round we'll just that's all you have for your.
Yeah, but if you
Yeah.
need a cheap way to like, it's not waterproof, but like in combination with your other stuff, like it will, and it zips up. That's the nice thing. So
And
you
it's
look
light,
for that one.
yeah.
It's light, it's cheap.
Yeah. So we got that already, and then we thought, let's go down to the water and have a little recap and discuss what we want to do for the day.
Just some boys skipping rocks. Gotta find the perfect rock. That's what it's all about.
Jake's probably the rock skipping champion of, oh Jesus.
Isn't this wild? Look at this thing. Going in the water, boys.
I think I can get like 10 out of this. I can either, this is the one right here. Give it a kiss. Nope.
Oh man, that one I think made it all the way to Traverse City.
The water's cold. I can feel it's in my boots.
So where are we going today, Map Man?
How many miles? Where are we going?
164 miles to
Muskegon?
Muskegon.
We're here at the Indiana Dunes. It's
As
a
you can
national coastline or park type thing now.
It's a national park now. It was a
National
state park. Now it's national.
They must have filled out the forms and got that registered right.
And it's a nice overcast day.
At least we're not gonna get baked in the sun today. But like, here's the thing, like we took forever to get here from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And like we were riding 8 hours of ride time. What was it, 10 hours of total time?
Yeah. So what are our hopes for today?
I hope that we get another bike. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For like 200
Where we gonna
bucks,
put it?
maybe even
Appropriate.
less.
If it's Trail 90, I'll find a place to put
We
it.
gotta get a
Yeah.
bike trailer for our bikes and just start towing the spare around.
That's what,
I need more shit on the back of mine anyway, so.
you wanna tow another bike?
Yeah.
And
Get there
I'm-
before dark.
Yeah, hoping to set up camp before dark and not get eaten by mosquitoes and not be like a soggy swamp monster.
I would love to
68 miles.
be able to lay out our stuff and dry
Dry it out.
Yeah.
Like if we can get to camp, have it be enough daylight to dry our stuff out. Because I definitely got wet, and that's
camping
no fun.
at the dunes too, it's not dirt, it's sand.
And then if we get some ice cream, cool.
I want ice
Oh yeah,
cream.
there's an ice cream shop right next to the campground. Ruth's Ice Cream or something. I swear to God. I saw
The one
it on
tonight?
Yeah.
All right,
You
we're
promise?
doing
I
Ruth's.
swear
What
to
time
God,
do they close?
yeah,
That's our.
that's our goal.
I don't know, 168 miles, but it's all county roads and no traffic.
We got to
so I
find
think
out what
we
time
can
they
do it.
close and make it.
Okay, we'll look.
I
'cause
will
this-
have ice cream
Like there's
tonight.
a camp spot and like literally you could probably walk there.
We'll put in a graphic. Ruth's Ice Cream closes at this time right here.
Wait, so whoa. Can we-
Picture it. We're all gonna get there by
We're
this
gonna
time.
get there. I believe that. I believe it.
That's floating away. We gotta go chase it.
I want to add something though.
Okay.
Should we put some sort of wager to loser buys ice cream, or should we just get there by the time it closes?
Loser buys ice cream. Does that mean the last one to show up?
Who,
So that means
lowest
I'll win
point?
because I'll get there
Well,
fastest.
I wonder what the what it should be.
Oh, we'll get Ruth herself to say which is the shittiest bike here.
Oh no! Yeah, which one do you like
Okay.
the least? And then we get to pick their ice cream. How about that? Like the
Okay.
nastiest
Okay.
flavor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
There
don't
we
want
go.
to lose.
Yeah. We're gonna find.
I'll throw it away by my own then.
All right, let's get there.
Let's do it.
Exit stage left.
I like it.
It actually, the rain started to die down a little bit, and we were like, let's try to get this drone shot. And so Nick took the drone up, and we got our, it's not the greatest shot. Like, you just see us turning out, and then we like hit down the road. And I think we made it like 20 feet, and my phone flies off the
Oh,
thing
no.
and goes skittering down. Luckily, this is gonna be a trend. Zach was always like in the tail mostly. If it wasn't you, it was Zach.
I shoved it in my gooch, but it's safe.
Luckily, I have like a big old beefy case on it, and my phone was fine. It was a lot of fun, and it was like you're kind of on that cusp of here's the waterfront is a big drop,
Yeah.
and then here's this spot, and then there's like houses over
Right.
here. It reminded me of like the Goonies kind of.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, it does. And you kind of forget. I mean, us beef boats. Us two beef boats from Indiana. There's a couple of Indiana beef boat boys. You kind of forget, like up there, it's a nice little spot.
But you could tell while we were riding through, like the people who were walking with their kids and stuff like that looked at us like, why are these dudes here?
Yeah, they're not meant to be here. Yeah.
Yeah, so we got a lot of looks with that, and I'm pretty sure Thad had some fun honking and laughing at people as we passed by. But that was a good spot. You know, the roads were fine. Like, they weren't perfect, but it was smooth. And then we had to, like, get off onto more of a main road
Yeah.
there to get from Indiana to Michigan.
The road gets shittier.
That was one of the first big fast roads that where it was like 55 miles per hour. You know, we're trying to stay to the side. Cars are continuously passing us. We're cruising down the road, and like these guys are fine. They're just like, what?
Yeah, we have suspension. This is a big deal.
And I'm death gripping the whole time. And you can hear Thad like, pothole, pothole,
Yeah.
whoa, bump, pothole, bump.
Big bump.
Yeah.
Big bump. Yeah, I remember hearing him on the Cardo all the time.
Uh-huh.
Big bump, Ben. Big bump, Ben.
But we're cruising, and he's filming me, and you can kind of see me hitting little bumps, which feels like I'm getting a foot of air when I'm on it. But it's like, you can't even tell I'm getting, you just see this little like,
You got air on both wheels on that one.
and then you got a good angle, because I didn't realize it at the time, but I'm started riding like this, and then I'm slowly going back until I'm like, whoa, I feel like
Hay
I'm on a
fingers.
lowrider.
Yeah.
And then turns out the weld in my feet broke.
That's fine. Then we can take a ratchet strap or even one of the metal bands and band it from here to here, and you're good.
Okay.
And you got one big enough just for that job.
Perfect.
Then I rode my tall bike for 2 or 3 years with a giant metal strap holding the frames together because the weld broke.
No suspension took its toll on the bike, and now I have a broken seat.
You think it had anything to do with that road we just came down?
Yeah, the roads we're riding on today are pretty bad. The factory weld actually snapped, which I was worried about because we took the mounting point of the seat on one bracket in the back. So like all this weight was on one spot. We might want to adjust those zip ties too. Those clamps. To bring the weld, you could see it there. It's like up above. It split off there, so my whole seat just went.
Great timing too where we were at. Day 2, how's it been so far?
I think we're making good mileage, but it hurts. Not having suspension. It's beating the shit out of me. So, that kind of sucks.
We got it fixed, and before we took off, we thought, okay, we're stopped, let's get some gas. And so we stopped off at this gas station, and that's when we first had our like, whoa, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
We're on the interstate.
State roads. How high school go? 25? 35 to 40 with the stuff I got on.
Damn. So, like, what is this for, like, something?
Yeah, we were called the Crusty Crusaders.
This guy comes up
Right,
to
inevitably
us.
somebody's gonna come
Some
up.
guy, and here comes Dip Lip, gonna
Yeah.
come check out the bike.
Yeah.
We'll be stopped for a little. Now you want to get on the road and cool off.
Uh-huh.
And we got to hang out with this guy for a while, but it was all good.
Yeah, yeah.
Hog rider such as yourself.
Right, yeah.
You need some riding gloves, too.
Right, yeah.
You know?
But we asked him, which bike do you like the most? And he kind of alluded it was mine, but he's like, you're not going to get laid on that bike.
Yeah.
But we're taking bets. Which one's your favorite?
I mean, I love Dumb and Dumber. I mean, as far as cool, that thing looks like, a modern fucking bikes have that kind of shape. That thing's fucking squat as hell. That thing looks cool. These two look the coolest. If you're just trying to pick up some, like, chicks that were into mopeds, picking up chicks that were into Dumb and Dumber. And we're really, really tiny.
Yeah.
That thing, like, come on, Harry.
So we can.
You traded our van?
It sounds like it's definitely this one's the least cool.
Totally.
But if you want to get laid or, he pointed to your guys' bikes
Right.
and stuff like that. So I think I got the point on it.
Okay.
I don't know.
You could use a point.
I'm going to need it.
Yeah, you'll need a point. +1.
This one's pretty sweet, I gotta admit, because it's 80s, like, it's Back to the Future. Now that's pretty cool. Watch out, beat. Yeah, we all got DUI, so now we're going across the country on our moped. Woo! Where's weed at?
We don't have any weed, unfortunately.
Yeah, you can't go and get right much weed.
We're already worried about getting pulled over. We don't need anything more to.
No kidding. See, y'all can't even have no fun because you're like I would pull you over and I'm not even counting.
Yeah.
Surely these guys are counting.
But they're all legal in some way.
We're all legal, sir.
All right, man.
Anywho, you all be good.
All right.
I love the journey. Dumb and Dumber. This is
He got himself a Cry-Stair, and as he's doing that, I'm like, yeah, this is a nice spot. And then I'm like, my hand is on my knee. I'm like, why is my hand on my knee? And then I look down, and sure enough, my weld head broke on my handlebar, and my throttle is resting on my knee. So we made it 2 miles, and I was broken down again.
-1 point.
Minus another point.
See that? Got another weld bust. Where's the handlebars here? There we are. Busted. It needs to be sitting like this.
Farts. I've got like a.
What's the solution here, boys?
Glue. WD. Do you think Tractor Supply sells those handlebars?
No.
No, they don't.
Where's
Sell, I
your
mean, like
screwdriver
you put
at?
a new thing in, but we can just go buy a shit welder from the Tractor Supply. Here's our tool kits. My tool kit. If you need to. And it's a good thing we brought tools on this trip, because we used them. But legit, 119 is the cheapest welder plus 20% off.
19.
So 20% off that's like 85.
It'd be like cheaper to find some dude.
I know, but it'd be quicker.
Be like, hey.
It'd be like $60 to find some dude.
You know, Thad, he grabbed what?
It was kind of a clever, he took like a couple of crescent wrenches, or something hard
Wrenches.
like that,
Took
wrenches, or you could use like a screwdriver or something.
It's like a splint for your
Yeah,
leg.
splint and exoskeleton with hose clamps and
Yeah.
some piece of tool or whatever.
And it was like it would have been a temporary fix. Like I probably could have rode it that way.
Hello. Yeah, I'm coming through around the lake on a moped, and my handlebar just broke off, and I'm wondering if I could get it like spot welded. I could come to you, or I don't know how it works. I just saw you on Google.
Yeah, if I come to you, that's quite expensive.
Okay.
How much would it be just to
Yeah.
come get
What
this?
if we come to you? Okay. Yeah, we're about 15 minutes away. How much do you think something like that would cost?
Well, we do a 1 hour minimum on all work, so you got $75 right there.
Okay.
Should we just...
Okay.
I mean, if I gotta stay here, that means I'm not out on the road making 125 an hour, so.
Okay. Cool. Well, we'll try and call you back. We're gonna call some other places, see if there's somewhere closer. But thank you.
Okay.
He's a fucking prick.
Is there a muffler shop around here? They'll weld that in a heartbeat, probably $20. Our man shop looks old. Let me call him real quick.
Okay. Put him on
arms
speaker.
are noodles.
Thad knows the secret language of
The mechanic
Muffler Man.
of a cheap
How
deal.
far away is he?
11 minutes.
Hey Curtis, how you doing, man?
I'm doing alright.
Good. Hey, I got a weird project going on, and a handlebar mount just broke, and I see you guys do welding with your muffler stuff, and I was wondering how much you'd charge me to do a quick bead around maybe 1 inch thick pipe. Nothing special, just to reinforce the weld that broke.
If you had a weld that broke,
Yeah.
and we attempt to re-weld around that,
I mean, I'll sign a liability waiver, whatever you need me to do. I just need it to be beefed up if you're willing to do it. A little moped we have.
do me a favor.
Yeah.
If you could pull the damn handlebars and your stands off of it, so we can actually grind the old weld out, then we could probably get there that way. But
Oh, we just got one bolt on here. We can
Yeah.
take the whole thing off, and yeah, you could get to it with a grinder easily. Do you mind if we come to your place and pop this front end off real quick? And
preferably not in my parking lot.
okay, completely understand.
Okay?
All right, well, we'll see what we can do, and if we can get this off here quick enough and come pay you a visit.
Okay.
I appreciate it, Curtis. Take care.
Have a good day.
You too. No, why don't we? How hard is it to get your wires loose, Ben?
Let's just take it off and throw it in the truck.
That's just what I was thinking.
But then that put a big old panic in my head because I had run all my electrical
Yeah.
through the handlebars. So my turn signals, my horn, my brake light.
Worry now.
What?
This is all ran in.
Yeah.
All my electricals ran in.
But just through right here, right? Doesn't go down there.
So do we just splice these
We can. I can
Yeah, we
slip
got all
those
the
and
shit.
wire them back together.
and then just tape it here?
Yeah.
Headlight, all that stuff was in my handlebars, so we'd have to cut that and then pull
Rewire
it
out.
off, and yeah, so it'd be more time.
big thing.
But what are you
That
gonna
was
do?
it, yeah.
You know, that was something maybe if I didn't want it to look as aesthetically pleasing, leaving
Right.
the electrical on the outside,
Right.
just zip tying it would have
Right.
been a wrap. Okay, so we got the handlebar off, and then we actually put Zach's Harbor Freight rack we bought for like during this trip.
Oh yeah.
you
the
know,
one we
into
bought for
use.
that, yeah, other passport.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got a unicycle.
You think he wants this tire off?
2 unicycles.
Nah, he's totally fine with that.
Ready? I'm gonna go down this way.
I'm gonna run and do it. 1, 2, 3.
So we got it all loaded up. See you later, bike.
Yeah, you can't ride in the truck. It's forbidden.
Right.
Might as
we
well
have to stay on
the
bikes.
Yeah,
It's
so
part of the trip.
do a little bit of what is it? Nuts to butts.
Nuts to butts, butts to-
butts to nuts.
Make it right at the time. When he sees us, he's still cool with welding it because it is a muffler shop, it's not an auto body plate.
And as we're pulling up, it's like we all look like goons, and then Thad's like,
Walgreens!
Walgreens, Walgreens, fucking Walgreens, Walgreens, Walgreens. He just keeps saying it.
Walgreens, 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 pull into Walgreens, pull into Walgreens.
So we pull up and we park at the Walgreens, and we do our like sly run over.
Right.
Don't look like we're scooters
Yeah.
bringing our stuff
Right.
over to this muffler shop.
And I'm like, Thad, try and get some footage. Like,
Yeah.
you speak Curtis's language.
Yeah.
You know, and Thad's famous for like tucking his phone in his
Uh-huh.
pocket and recording people anyway, so.
You know, they whipped it together super fast.
Think that's gonna be beefy enough?
What's that?
Would you ride it now?
I'd be too big to ride it.
We walked in and Curtis was just like, he was with another customer, and he was just like, you guys are riding this from Milwaukee to Traverse City? Like, just take it. You know, you're crazy.
Really, Curtis, we appreciate it, man. Really do. Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. We're going all the way to Traverse City on these things.
Good luck, man.
Thanks, Curtis. Appreciate it. You too. Shit, yeah, dude. Free. He said, y'all's crazy. You take it for free.
Free of charge.
We walked in, a minute and a half later, we have a fixed handlebar. But I think Thad gets
A point, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
For, making it all happen.
Yeah. But I don't want to get a point for just that. I think what I should get a point for during all this is just the camaraderie. I think
There you go.
I brought us all together.
did, yeah.
Yeah. We all then came together, put
Closer.
the handlebars back on. We all were doing the electrical.
Yeah.
You know, we all tag teamed it because we knew we had to get back on the road.
There you go, better.
Oh, that's good. Fix.
Wait, is it fixed?
I think that did it. That's all we needed.
I had that with me the whole time.
It did feel like a pretty long stop because we had to, the weld didn't take that long,
Right.
but the whole disassembly and then put
Oh,
it back
yeah.
together.
Got it.
Good as new.
Right. I guess it's time to see if this sucker holds up and we can make it the rest of the way. It's already like 5. So, fuck.
Knock on wood.
So we got back on the bikes. We probably had, 3 hours of sunlight
Yeah.
left at best, 3.5, and took off. Thanks for watching. this was another like crazy. This whole day is probably the most hardest day on my bike.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for what the rest has in store, and share it, like it, subscribe.
Thanks for watching. It's been a lot of fun seeing what everybody's saying in the comments.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying it, and we're very excited, and hopefully we'll be able to do a season 3. But let's just keep watching this season for now.
Right, let's get through this one. All right.
Hello, we are not available now. Please leave your name and phone number after the beep. We will return your call.
Hey there, this is me, the guy from the welding, mobile welding place in Benton Harbor. You called me earlier to see if you could get a weld on your moped, and hadn't heard back from you. You said you were going to call me back and call around, so it's been a couple hours. I just wondered if you were actually going to call back. I'm still here, waiting again. I could be on the road making money, so just give me a call back.